and one for the intelligent as fellas get. Listen, let's settle this. Be clear, I could fall back 7 years, still it ain't no one ahead of me. Consider it a blessing if you get to stand next to me. 5-star general, OG veteran, cake like.
Alright guys, just got home from the gym and now we're going to make the next meal in keto, which I'm going to have my rice cakes with this meal, which I'm fucking bummed out. I love having them after my workout. I'm actually bummed out about it. So next meal up, ketogenic diet. Week number 2, full second week, is we're going to make skinny beef. Okay, this stuff is, this whole packet right here, this whole thing, has 3.5 grams of fat in it, which is very low for beef. So what we're going to do is let me fix this fucking camera angle and make sure we got the stove on there. We're going to, I suck cooking by the way, so if I burn the fucking house down, this is evidence. Alright. Evidence that I burnt the house down, it was my fault. So.
Eat your diet food and be sad.
What's that, babe?
Eat your diet food and be sad.
Eat my diet food and be sad. You don't understand, to eat this right now, babe? I'd be happy. It makes me happy to eat this. If you were like, don't eat anything and starve your ass off and do another 4 hours of cardio, then I'd be sad, but
No, that's more time away from me.
this is actually pretty good tasting and stuff, so I'm not upset about eating my diet food. Alright, so basically we take this Blocko beef and we try not to trip over Brady because he's always under our feet. Right, babe?
Right, babe?
Right, babe?
Right, babe?
Right, babe? Does Rich Piana say that anymore or no? I haven't even seen it in his video, so. Alright, this stuff cooks up really fast. Because it's so lean. It cooks up almost like ground turkey, like 99% ground turkey. So you gotta be careful that you don't burn it. Luckily I haven't burned it yet, but I like to break it up because it cooks actually a lot more even, a lot faster like this. So this is actually gonna be 2 meals right here. It's not just one. So I'll eat half of it and then I'll save the other half for tomorrow. But you can buy the skinny beef online. I think it's skinnybeef.com is actually the website. And they send you like, I forget how big the order is, but it's a pretty decent sized order of like 10 of these bricks of beef or 6 bricks or something like that. I forget what it is. And I forget what it costs. It is expensive, but it's very lean beef. And it'll allow you to have other fat sources instead of all the saturated fat, which, of course, in keto, I try to keep the saturated fat down low. My body doesn't really do well with a lot of saturated fat, so, I mean, I still have saturated fat, don't get me wrong, egg yolks and stuff like that, so, but, I try to keep with olive oil, macadamia nut oil, almonds, almond butter, etc. Alright. So we're going to cook this up. In the frying pan, just like that. And what I put on it is, this is pretty cool. So I'm from Rhode Island. New York System is a hot wiener place. In Rhode Island, it's Coney Island hot dogs. They call them gaggers. And this is their spices that they put on it. So I spice the beef with this, which this makes 3 pounds in this one little bag. So I'll use obviously like a third of that bag on the beef itself. And then I'll spice up the beef and flavor it. And then what I'm going to do is put the beef inside of lettuce to make these little lettuce wrap type things with some vegan cheese. Yes, vegan cheese, veggie cheese I think it's called. So my buddy Brandon Michael eating it, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's like lactose-free cheese. Okay, cool. So I gave it a try, and of course I liked it, so now I use it with my beef meal. I don't really use it with anything other than the beef, but it makes it kind of like a little taco. So let me finish cooking this, and then when I get the final product, we'll hook this shit back up. All right, so Brady got a little piece of that. It fell on the floor. So this is the Go Veggie cheese that I put on there. So it's macros on this are 1 slice has 2 grams of fat, 3 protein, 1 carb, no lactose. It actually tastes like cheese. Probably some kind of chemicals and weird shit in there, but at this point I really don't fucking care. I'll deal with it after the contest prep. So basically split into 3 pieces. And I'll show you. There we go. So we have the lettuce wraps with the beef in them. So they're kind of like, they call them lettuce tacos. That has the seasoning on there from what do you call it? From not Flavor God. Thanks, though, babe. Not Flavor God. It's the New York System flavoring from Rhode Island. I put that on the beef. The Coney Island hot dog shit. You should try it. It's awesome.
I'm trying to help you.
You're eavesdropping too. She's like, I got it. It's this. So I'll have that and oh shit. And 1 full liter of water with that, and that makes my next meal. And also with that, I'm going to have my rice cakes, which I forgot, which actually make me very excited and very happy at this point. So we got one more meal afterwards, and I think it's gonna be shrimp. I'll show you how we do the shrimp too, or I do the shrimp. Erin doesn't really eat the shrimp, so she eats beef, but she doesn't eat shrimp. So it's time to eat and continue with keto day.
Are you ready for the last meal of the day, buddy? You ready to eat? Daddy's gotta eat. You already ate.
He has not been letting me rest at all tonight. He has been up my ass a mile, being a giant pain in my ass. Alright, so next up, last meal of the day. Got 2 of these bags. Oh, that Arctic Zero down there. I gotta do like a review for Arctic Zero. They sent me a couple of different flavors of Arctic Zero to give my personal review of. Some new ones, so we'll see. Well, they're not new now. I've had them for a while. So, all right, final meal of the day: shrimp. Okay, this is a very easy to make, easy to do. If you notice, everything with this keto diet for me is convenience. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Now, we'll do like a little camera adjusting over here so we can see how I do this. There we go. So basically, I take Tupperware container, dump here. So that's what's left of that bag. And then I'll have some more out of this bag. That looks good. I don't really measure or weigh any of this out. And here's the little trick to it. How to make shrimp. You don't even have to cook it, you don't even have to microwave it. Turn the water on. And basically what you're going to do is that right there is going to thaw itself out in the water. And what I do is I leave the water fairly cool for a few minutes, for about a minute. And then what I do is actually start increasing the temperature of the water to kind of thaw them out even faster. Alright, this is going to take a minute, so we'll come back to this in a second. Once they're thawed out, you then have to peel each shrimp, the tail off of each shrimp, like so. This is the only part that's a pain in the ass to actually prep this, and I guess you could just fucking bite them without having to do this, but I do this. So. Okay, that's all done. So now what I do is I take the Flavor God Chipotle and I just sprinkle it pretty heavy on the shrimp itself. That's going to make it like, you know, of course, zesty, spicy Chipotle. And then I take the Chipotle Tabasco and do this. Perfect. And then for my fats, I actually have more fats with this meal. PB8 Original Signature Blend, which is basically where I get a lot of my fats from throughout the day if I'm going to have higher fats. So today I've had very low fats most of the day, so I'm going to finish off my day with these. Getting the talk right now, I'm so tired. So let me show you how much of this, because it's very scientific the way that I weigh this out. So I do like that much. It's my science. Got that. We'll drop it on the floor? No. So do that twice. sticks to your mouth. That's pretty much the fats I had for the day. On top of what else is there, so. Peanut butter is fun. I'll drink another whole liter of water with that. And before bed, sometimes, I'm not going to film it because it's just boring, but hard-boiled eggs already cooked, peeled, in this resealable bag. There's like half a dozen eggs in this bag, and I'll eat 3 or 4 of these with the yolks for my last meal before bed. So that's my keto diet for the last 2 weeks. It doesn't mean I'm eating the same foods every day. This is pretty much how it goes when I'm trying to get really shredded for a competition to get my weight down and get lean. And like I said, it's not the most traditional keto diet per se. This is how I do it. This is how I've adapted things to get my body to work better. How I use with my clients. Not as much fat as a typical keto diet. I bring the fats down, then once you get in shape, bring them back up. There's a lot of different things I go into it. Believe me, there's people that would like to tell you it's just this, it's just that, it's so simple, it's not fucking rocket science. It is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be able to do it. I wouldn't be having to make this video right now. So I hope this video is helps you guys out. It was actually a giant pain in the ass to film all day today with this and get these meals and shit in like this, and especially with work and stuff that's going on. And it's a giant pain in the ass. I got Brady licking my leg down here. So I'm going to finish up my food, and then I'm actually going to edit this and get this up tonight. So, Brady, you ready to sign off, buddy? What do you think? Come here. Let's say goodbye to everybody. You got to go on a keto diet because you were heavy as shit, motherfucker. What? Oh, I caught him chewing on my shoe a little while ago. Yeah, you were chewing on my shoe? What'd you do? What'd you do? Did you chew on my shoe? He don't give a fucking give a shit. This is the no fucks given bicep, and we're out.